Encounter with the Unknown, narrated by Rod Serling, is one of those rare motion pictures that you will probably never forget.
Listen you well to my word. One by land, two by sky. Look to the heptagon, for it is there. 7 times around go the 3 of you. And may your reward be just and true.
What could a completely normal man face in the depths of a hollow pit that could drive him insane? Can a young woman return from death to haunt her parents for decades? If you like the truly mysterious, be sure to see Encounter with the Unknown, a really remarkable film that brings you some true, bizarre, and inexplicable events. An exciting, mysterious movie narrated by Rod Serling, Encounter with the Unknown, a picture you don't want to miss.
Oh, hello. Thanks for coming back.
Hello. Are we back?
It seems we are back.
All right.
Yeah. Welcome. Hopefully you made it through the many worlds of witchcraft and cryonics. For some reason, why we got the cryonics, I don't know. It kind of stopped being. They were like, if we said enough about witches, I think we said enough about witches. Can we move on to something else?
It was a little silly, I have to say.
It's a lot silly, but you know what? That's me. How about Anthony LaVey's house, though, Bill? Right?
Oh my god!
Oh, right.
It's the minute they show the outside of it, you're like, oh my god!
Yeah,
because I've never seen it before.
Oh, it's so good. I love that. It's like, you know what? It doesn't matter if he didn't. None of the stuff he said about himself was true. Like, he invented something for himself, and he got to have this life. Like a regular Anton LaVey, if would not have statuesque blonde women being naked in his basement for his goofy rituals that he wrote.
It's no different than people like Jim Baker and Ernest Angley. Like, they did the same thing. He
wasn't on TV begging for money from old women.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the differences.
He was just another one of those guys, except he did it the other way. The black way.
The black way.
Black mass, the midnight satanic black mass that takes place in a real church, and somehow no one knows this is going on there.
I mean, it's pretty awesome.
There's no rule that says that everyone has to be asleep at midnight or whenever this was supposed to be taking place. So,
you can have a black mass. You don't have to wait till midnight. I'm just telling you.
I guess
you don't have to.
Well, I don't know if they said midnight in the movie. Maybe I added that.
Well, no, I think that's when most people would expect it to be. But
now midnight is like, midnight? I'm going to be up for another couple hours.
Yeah, come on. I also realized during this movie that I know way too much about the Church of Satan. Because I was like, Michael Aquino, he wrote the stuff. I actually yelled at my wife once because she was shaving between my eyebrows and she went too far in, and I looked like Michael Aquino, the guy from the Temple of Set that wrote all the rituals. And I was like, now my eyebrows look like his. So it took a while to grow back in.
When did that happen?
This was like a while back, like right when I first started this job. And like I had like a meeting where I had to go in person, and she did.
How did I not notice this on the show? Is what I'm.
I had glasses on, so you couldn't see it. But they were like right here, and so if you ever see Michael Aquino's eyebrows, they're very, very tight, short eyebrows. Is how he would always do them, and I was like, oh boy. Also, really high up in military intelligence, which is crazy, but. Go figure. Anywho,
yeah, there definitely was a type that Satan wanted to be associated with, Khalil, because there were not. Did you ever see Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem?
Yeah,
the witches in that movie, like that's the real witches. That's the real naked in the forest witches.
Yeah,
these witches were like total softcore striptease artists.
I mean, most of the girls that were involved with the Church of Satan were also strippers. Go figure.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Like pulchritude is very important.
He had a type.
Yeah, he had a type, and you know what? That's fine. It all works out. I mean, you know what? If he talks in I think in the Satanic Witch about imprinting, like when the first women you see will be the type on you. When he was young, one of his mom's friends was watching him. She reached down to pick him up, and he could see inside her skirt, and her legs were really chubby. She was blonde and just really pale and buxom. And he was like, after that, that was it. Okay, cool. You know what you like, Anton. Yeah, but lots of good stuff in this. I think I also like that in the midst of all this witchcraft build, that we're like, you know what, throw in some of those Hare Krishnas too.
Yeah, I mean, what did that have to do with it? That was when it really went off the rails.
Also, like,
Because
Hare Krishnas are like quaint now, but it's like in the 70s, like they're a big enough cultural force that like one can show up in Dawn of the Dead, and you're like, oh, I get it. Do you know what I mean? And there's two in Airplane. Do you know what I mean? When they show up in Airplane, you're like, yeah, David Leisure's one of them. Like everybody, like, yeah, they're at the airport all the time.
You knew what that was.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it's just weird. Like today, you wouldn't see them out. Though my parents did take me to the Temple of Gold, the one that's in West Virginia, and I had fun. My brother did not have fun. He hated it. He's like, I don't want to eat this food. I don't want to be down here. I don't want to learn about their religion.
Well, you mean the Prabhupada's Palace of Gold?
Yeah. Yeah. My mom was so excited about going there.
You know, there was a sticker for that on my front door.
Oh, yeah?
A sticker for that on our front door. Somebody who lived there before I sat there, and I just sit there because I did. And one time I had a service person over to look at something, and they were like, hey, did you ever look into this place, that Palace of Gold? That's a scam. And I was like, no, I never even thought about it, really. And then I think I Googled it, and I was like, oh, wow, that's weird.
There were murders there
and
everything.
It there for sure after that.
Yeah, like the whole sect of them broke up. So, yeah, pretty good. This movie gives you what you like. You don't want to see the boring side of being
creepy.
A witch, like practicing rituals and getting the ingredients and all this stuff. You want to see boobs, like that's what. I mean, so for the purient interests of people of this, like this movie delivers. It delivers stupidity too, but that's why I like it.
Well, it just got a little silly with its depictions. Everything started to look the same.
Yeah,
it was the same scenario over and over again, and it always ended with like these nude women artfully draped so that they were not totally nude. Which I don't understand why this movie was rated X. How could this be X rated?
I don't know. What I do love is that, like, that they had to tell that Baptist church that they were shooting in something else. Do you know what I mean? And they're like, oh, this is just a documentary about religion. And they're like, all of a sudden, like, no, you're in
Witchcraft 70.
Yeah, like when will this be playing in a motion picture theater, sir? It'll be playing to drive it, and you'll get a free skull with it. And I go, we wouldn't let you in our church.
Blew my mind. I was like, wow.
Yeah, they were. It's like, yeah, they got in there. So it's like they lied their way in, is what I'm saying to you. In the early 70s, churches
like Marjo.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Marjo, churches should have been like, we're never going to be another documentary.
Yeah, don't ever let people film you doing what you do.
Yeah, every time it goes bad. Like first, that one church was in Witchcraft 70, and then Marjo showed how this is all bullshit. And like, oh, this is just bad, guys. It's bad. Oh, well.
It did have that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
The whole movie, it just had one of those like religious scare film sort of vibes to it. But then obviously it became something else near the end. And you're like, why are we talking about cryogenics now? Like, how did we get to cryogenics, and how is this witchcraft, and what's the connection between this and what you showed us at the beginning of the film?
I also like that as bad as the visual ending of the film is, the audio ending of the film is insane. That last song is like crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh, I love
it's
it.
so over the top and screaming. Like if that was in Alucarda, I'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, totally makes sense in that movie. And this is like maybe a bit bombastic. Love it. Music's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what this movie is great about? Like it's got a great ad campaign that talks you into the bullshit. Like if they did an ad campaign that lived up to the movie, nobody would go see it. But the ad campaign,
Wow.
do you know what I mean? The ad campaign exists for what it is. Like, of
Oh, of
course,
course. Once you got your ticket money, you're not getting it back.
and I will say, from seeing the Italian and the American version, Lee Frost added a lot of stuff. There would be no boobs in this if not for him. Like it was all very
All
nice.
of the boobs?
A good chunk of the boobs.
Not even in the Italian version, there were no boobs.
There's like I would say the boob content got heavier when they got to America.
Okay. Well, then I don't know what cut is on the Internet Archive.
Yeah.
This one was pretty bad. I was
Oh.
laughing at that part where they had some kind of sacred boar's head.
Yeah.
And they kept showing it a couple of times and then they zoomed in on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? It was like all blurry and everything. And then fortunately, the narration explained what it was.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, that's what it was? A boar. I wish I could have seen it. I'm going to have to go back and watch the nice version.
There was a whole ritual. So I was in a Christmas play in my teens and into my 20s based on a ritual called the Boar's Head, where it's like they would kill a boar to symbolize Christ beating death, and then the king would be served the boar's head. This is like a 1300s ritual. Why they did it in Elwood City in this small town, they would do it. So we didn't have a real boar's head. We had like a paper mache one. But like for years, my brother and I carried the boar's head out. And then eventually I got to become a wassailer, which is a step up. And,
wow.
And then a shepherd as well. At the end, I got to sing "O Come Become Emmanuel," which is pretty metal church song. It's got some good, like weird discordant stuff in it. But anyway, yeah. So the boar's head is very symbolic of like a lot of religious stuff. But yeah, it didn't look like this was just like blobs and blurs. Like I'm really shocked that nobody honestly has. This feels like when Severin's putting out all their like folk horror sets. Like this feels like something that should be on it, and be cleaned up and nice, and you know what I mean. And the soundtrack on CD, like this is like demanding for release.
The one scene in this movie that it showed me that we were never going to see any Devil's Triangle is they had she was laying on the altar and her leg was pulled up so that you didn't get any below nudity.
No,
so
you got to go see Mom and Dad for that. You can see a baby come out of it, but you can't see any.
Not the way it would happen in a satanic mass, we presume.
Yeah. Though to be fair, I went to an OTO watch party and I was really hoping, I was like, this is it. Like I'm going to like a OTO watch party. And I heard people were telling me how loud it was. It was horrible. Like it was very incredibly boring. So they all sat around and ate from giant bowls of guacamole and watched Blondie bootlegs. And I said, do you guys have any drugs? And they were like, yeah, I guess somewhere. And I was like, get them. And they're like, okay. And like I had like their head priest go get me some weed. And it was like, this is so boring compared to what I've been told this was going to be like. I thought like
you had to teach them how to party. That's something else.
Yeah. And like they were eating like canned crab, like blue crab, and drinking beer in the yard and like barking at the moon. And it's like, this is so rote. Like, where's the sacrifices? Where's the stuff that I expected? My parents should be worried about me. Your parents are worried because I'm here. That's what it felt like. So yeah, I don't know.
Be the way I tell you to be.
Yeah. Please, can you guys just live up to what I thought this would be? And they weren't. So they're very nice people though. But a lot of guacamole, like more than you would ever think, like by the pound. Everybody's eating pounds of guacamole. So
interesting. What was in the guacamole though?
Nothing, just like guacamole.
Canis
like everybody brought their own variation. Yeah, exactly. It was a special herbs. I wanted the birthday party from the Sentinel, and instead I got like a Wes Anderson movie. You know what I mean? Like I wanted like my constant diet
birthday
of
party
like
from the Sentinel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's if I walked into a party like that and you're like, oh my god, Beverly D'Angelo's vagina, like, yeah, that's what I want. Like, I want that. The person that had brought me was a very attractive woman, and somehow I ended up babysitting her brother who was on the spectrum and could only talk about helicopters. And I was like, how the fuck can I get out of here? Like, how can I find a better party than this? And you would think that this is it's kind of like if you go to a church party, it's the same thing. It's just as boring, except instead of talking about church stuff, they're talking about Crowley stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, like, aren't we gonna do some like sinning or something? And they're like, no, we're gonna eat guacamole and let's talk about Debbie Harry's albums post like '83, which is certainly a fine thing to talk about. I mean, I'm there for that. But
Things were rough
anyways,
for her in that.
oh yeah, post Blondie, being in Cronenberg movies, yeah,
Right.
I love her though, the best.
Still reaching for her post Blondie identity.
Yeah, I think she kind of found it. I mean, she's in Tales from
She
the Dark
did.
Side of the movie. Maybe not where she wanted to be, but it's where she was.
She could have done anything she wanted, and she did. She was in
Yeah,
movies, TV shows. She was
yeah.
more than just a singer.
Now
Blondie
she's
was a
like
group, okay?
yeah. No, she's not Blondie. Blondie is the whole group. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So anyway,
Well, anything else about our first feature before we move on to the
I'm
second?
I'm so glad we watched it. That's what I want to say. Like, I'm so pleased, and I love the ads that you pulled together for it. I think we can agree the ad campaign for this is stellar. And if it ever does come out on Blu-ray, you have to do the ad gallery and put it out. It's so good. I'm really excited about Encounter with the Unknown. Uh, this is like 2 years later, 1972, and this is an interesting how this whole thing came together. Like, Harry Tomlinson was a football coach that was like wanted to make movies, and here you go, and eventually became a political machine, a mover and shaker within political circles after in the 80s and 90s. But not here. Here he's a football coach making a horror movie. And also, they had Rod Serling, and they're like, yeah, we need one more narrator, too. We already have Rod Serling.
That's so irritating about this film.
Yeah. And it's also like, this is like a year or two after Night Gallery was on. So, like, between that and Twilight Zone, like, Rod Serling is the anthology guy. Like, you got, like, the biggest name. And it's like, it doesn't live up to those. But, like, on the other hand, it's like, there's parts of it I like. The second story with the Hole from Hell, I really like. Because I like Hole from Hell ideas, right?
That story is really creepy. I mean, we don't want to give it away before anyone has seen it.
Yeah.
But there's a very creepy edge to the way that these stories are depicted in this film.
Yeah. And the second story, like you said, there's a lot of in the second story, that's who else I forgot. Charlie Dell from Poor White Trash 2, aka Scum of the Earth. He's in the whole story too. So there's a good mix of brown rig folks in this, which is kind of cool. And then also I'm looking through because this is in Nightmare USA.
Gene Ross is in it.
Yeah, that's just it. Gene Ross is in it. And the other thing I never realized before is the music in the whole is the tenement scene in Dawn of the Dead. Some of the same music cues show up in that scene.
So it was library music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The first one's kind of like, all right. It's like, yeah, it's a horror. But the second two have such a creepy edge to them. I think that's why I like this so much. Like, but you know what? You can say that about a lot of portmanteaus where it's like, yeah, that one's story's not too good. So, you know what? Just hang on for a couple minutes. The funny thing is, if you see the VHS covers for this, Rod Serling's head is floating in the sky in a couple of them. And it's like, yeah, there's even one that has the total Twilight Zone font. Like, and it looks like, oh, well, and people are like, is this what he did after Night Gallery? No, it's not. This
You
is
wish Rod Serling's head floated in the sky?
oh my god.
Could you imagine looking up like it was a cosmological event? You saw, oh, Rod Serling's going to be out tonight.
Oh, I wish that it was like that, but we would sing "Eye in the Sky" by Alan Parsons Project as we looked at him
You're going to be able to see him tonight.
tonight. Hey, I heard Rod Serling's head's out tonight. You might be only able to see his hair, but you'll know he's out there.
You have to go to Canada, and you'll
oh.
see the full Rod Serling from there.
We went to see the eclipse. My mom was all into seeing it, so we took her, and like nothing happened. And then like
You flew your Learjet up to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun.
yeah, and like I took her to Blackhawk, which is like outside of Newcastle, and like I called off work so that she could go. I did all this stuff, and then she just was like, "I hated it. It was horrible. The eclipse was stupid." And I'm like, "Okay, but like like we got to spend time together. It was dumb." Okay. And then like for weeks it was just like, can you believe we went to that eclipse? And I'm like, yeah, okay. But what if it had been the best thing ever? What if it had been great?
What if something had happened? What if you'd seen Rod Serling?
I mean, what if Rod Serling's head came over? All of a sudden his head just popped up, kind of like the Teletubbies son, but it was Rod Serling's head. That'd be something. That's what I want. But Rod Serling really scared me as a kid because there's one of the many documentaries he did. There's one where they talk about the Catholic Church and everybody being pretty much being zombies and eating Jesus, or vampires and eating Jesus and drinking his blood. And I watched it like right before church, and I was like, oh boy.
When did he say that?
There's in one where he talks about it, and it's like, wow, because he did like 2 or 3 of these Mondo-y kind of horror things.
Crazy.
Yeah, filmed in the South where it happens. This is very Fook monster town that dreaded sundown, like kind of cinema here, where it's like this is from the South. Also, everybody out there, if it's not the first time you've seen it, even if it isn't the first time you see it, everyone tonight, when we come to the third segment, you're not going to be the same. You will be a different person when you get there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we accept no responsibility for any personality changes after viewing Encounter with the Unknown.
This is another C ad. C, the devil in the hole. C, Hex After Death.
Mm-hmm.
C, the ghostly young bride.
They were keeping it real too.
This one tells you that it's true.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
It looks like a tabloid.
Yeah, it
like
really
the Weekly
does.
World News.
I saw a site today that has my favorite Weekly World News cover that says Satan's face appears above the White House. That's one of my favorite covers.
I remember that one.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Did you see they have a social media, an Instagram now, and Bat Boy got arrested by ICE this week.
Brutal.
And it was like them dragging Bat Boy away, and he was like yelling. I was like, oh man, that's awesome.
Who knew things would go like that for Bat Boy?
Oh, poor Bat Boy. He's a citizen by now, right?
I remember when he was found in cave.
In cave, yeah. Oh, God, I love Bat Boy.
I was on vacation. We were in North Carolina that week when that came out. And we always would go to the grocery store to buy groceries for a while. And there in the checkout line was that, and I bought it. And I just devoured that issue.
Isn't it amazing that came out every week you were getting just insanity in that. Like, it was a real loss that's not on the newsstands anymore. Like, because just the idea that it existed, like, and everybody's like, oh, well, that's bullshit. Yeah, but so what? Like, it's pretty great bullshit. Oh, so sad about Gloria.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I just watched it for the first time not so long ago. I think it's pretty brutal.
Yeah. I love the type on the axe. Oh, this is another true film bird happened.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost telling you they filmed it as it happened. That's the next step.
It's basically that's weird that we came up with 2 Mondo films that really don't appear as Mondo films.
No, it's like, kind of, sort of. All right.
Encounter with the Unknown is sort of Mondo-ish, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. These are definitely like tabloid movies. You're
Mm-hmm.
right about that. Where these are like both of these movies are stories that you would read in the either the old '70s Enquirer when it was still black and white, or Wicked
Yeah,
Rose.
they're chic sung classics adjacent.
Yeah, exactly. Weekly World News was printed on the old press that the Enquirer used. When Enquirer moved to color, they were too. They didn't want. They couldn't sell it. They couldn't find anyone who wanted to buy the black and white press. So they started Weekly World News, which I find hilarious.
Hey, look what's playing with it on this ad. Do you recognize it?
So sad about Gloria.
No, one of the
No,
other movies,
Gone with the
Gone with
West.
the West. You know
No,
what movie that is, don't you?
no. What is it?
That's the movie that's in Messiah of Evil.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Those
Wow.
are what the Western clips are from. Gone with the West.
Yeah. I love this. Like, hey, no one for the first one. It's definitely porn. First time it's ever played in Jackson. We're going to Jackson, and then no one under 18 admitted. Uniformed policeman on duty.
Uniform policeman. The
Yeah.
uniform makes it legit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Like, it's already like kind of like, I don't know. I feel weird going to see porn. And then you get there and there's like a cop and he's like, I know you're
It's
fucking.
like, yeah. It's kind of like, it's not enough that the theater wouldn't let you in.
Yeah.
There has to be police presence.
You're trying to
there,
sneak
too.
in and like wear like a disguise. And they're like, no, we need to see photo ID. I'm like, I went to school with you. And you know what? Maybe you should just turn around and go back home.
That themselves.
Yeah. Oh.
All
You
right.
think the cops have nothing better to do than look at perverts' ID?
I'm sure they loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, great. They probably kept a registry of all the people that went. It was like a sting.
I love that creepy skeleton hand that they
Oh.
use for this, which is really apropos of nothing.
And it dropped like a pentagram. It's like, whoops.
Yeah. Is that a pentagram under it?
It looks
Yeah.
like it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, look at this ad.
Text after death.
Yeah.
This is very stylized. This is obviously really the only variation that there was, or at least that I could find.
Yeah.
It's with one glaring exception that we haven't seen yet. Which you'll find hilarious. Well, here's a Halloween one.
Oh, look how happy that ghost is.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, yay, it's Halloween.
Oh my God.
And Pumpkin Ghost at the bottom. Creepy Michael Myers.
Yeah. Love him.
I remember the novelization for Halloween had a pumpkin ghost on the cover of it. Just like that.
You'll save 75 cents if you come in costume.
Well, I'm going to show up in costume anyway.
I mean, so the goal is your costume should cost less than 50 cents. So
Yeah.
make a quarter.
Wow. I love how practical you are.
I'm trying to give some tips to everybody tonight. Oh, from the South where it happens.
It happens.
It happens.
Well, I think it is happening.
It's still happening. Yeah, it's happening right now. Oh my God.
Here it is.
Oh,
Look at this.
what is that?
Oh, speaking of the Devil's Triangle,
Yeah.
do you recognize what that's from?
Mm-mm.
It's from the ad campaign. Let's see if anybody in the chat can guess where it's from.
Yeah.
I bet somebody in there knows. I'm not going to spoil it.
See, the Thunderbird was crazy that night. One, because randomly every 13th driver was admitted for free, and anyone with a black cat was admitted for free. So black cats were escaping from the cars throughout the night as people went to the snack bar. At least one person lost a cat. Like, it was a bad night. Could I bring a stuffed one? Like, this just seems very bad.
Yeah, it's a big sort of jumbled mess that you're setting yourself up for. Thunderbird drive-in theater from 40 years ago.
So if I bring a car, right, and I'm not the 13th driver, but everybody in the car is holding a black cat, we all get in free. So I've brought 4 or 5 cats in a very small space, and cats are going to piss all over your car. They're assholes.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Elvis. I know you're sitting right.
They don't want to be there.
Yeah, they don't want to be there.
Like, are you kidding?
Oh my God. What and it's only $2, right? It's like, and if you're under 12 or free, like they're almost like don't want to make money. Like where was the money? I guess the snack bar was super expensive. Like, what? Wow, we got in for free. Popcorn's $19. Blood Feast Island man says, first time tuning in. Did I miss the movie? No, you did not. We watch the movies on this, and then we talk about the movies here, and then you go back and you watch it yourself, and then you come back for the next segment. So we just finished talking about the first movie, which everybody watched, Witchcraft 70, and now we're talking about Encounter with the Unknown, and we're showing the ad campaigns for it, and then probably in about 25 minutes or so, we'll move on. You can watch it, and then we'll come back and I'll discuss it. Thanks for joining the show, and hope you come back. And Dave said this is Beyond the Door.
It's not.
It's not. Wow.
No, this is from. So far, Dave was the only guess. So
yeah, let's give it time.
Okay, well then I won't say anything, but I am going to move on to the next one because I don't want to be here too long.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do you like the long leave?
Yeah. The Young Bride in the Hole. Again, if you ever see this,
The Young Bride in the Hole.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. There's a lot going on in this ad. Yeah. Oh,
this is beautiful, isn't it?
Right? Yeah. I love that tagline. Come see how the vampires do it. It's such a good tagline. Oh, what a double feature.
Everything about this is just gorgeous.
Yeah. Code Red put this out with Sasquatch as a double feature, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Tomlinson's next movie after this was The Great Lester Bangs, a motorcycle film, Lester Boggs, a motorcycle film featuring ex-football player Alex Karras as a cop. The Day It Came to Earth and Revenge of Bigfoot, starring Motel Hell's Rory Calhoun. Then he started writing and producing The Fall Guy, and then went on to, with his wife Linda Bloodworth Thompson, to create Designing Women and Evening Shade, which was based on his life as a football coach.
Okay, so I will reveal what this is from. I made a bigger deal out of it than I probably should have. It's from Horror High.
Ah, well, there's a Horror High actress in this. That's probably
yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Yeah.
No, this was sort of like just a homemade paste up thing. This wasn't official or anything. They just probably wanted any old image to put in there. But ironic that they chose Horror High, given the connection between the two movies, with Rosie Holitik being in both movies. Oh, she's super dreamy in this one, I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a crush I have on her.
Oh yeah. She's great in this. So also, Bill, I found an article on IMDb. Someone that did a review of this that gave it 10 out of 10 stars said, I found the hole in the ground. In April of 1998, I accompanied my boyfriend, a parapsychologist, on a field study. We found ourselves northwest of Des Moines in a town called Tatanka, Iowa. It took us 2 hours to get from Des Moines to Tatanka. It's very small, out of the road. Very children of the corn. My boyfriend had become asked to do a report on a supernatural hole in the ground that was troubling locals. It goes on for quite some time. They went down over 3,000 meters underground. We heard noises at night. It was a weird noise that resembled a whimpering dog at times, and other times it resembled a monster dog. I was too afraid to go down the hole with my boyfriend while he was getting close-up recordings. Whatever is in that hole is equally as intriguing as the hole itself. I bet what my boyfriend did his field study on was the basis for the movie. Insane. Also, it's a lot like back in the early days of pulps when Amazing Stories was out. The Shaver mysteries were a big deal. I just watched a documentary about it today, and when they published the first couple of stories, they were obviously BS, and all sorts of people were like, yeah, I actually met the Shaver monsters, and they're like, okay. Anyway, I found some of these covers. I wanted to share with you some VHS covers and some other posters. I love this one, this Alpha Video DVD cover. It's pretty nice.
It really does look like the character in the film.
Yeah, it does. That's what I like about it. And I know you love Skulls too. Another crush you have is on Skulls with Eyes. Skulls with Eyes. Yeah. So Yeah, I thought you'd like this. This one is pretty great too. I like that spaceman flipping around on the top. I don't know what he is.
There is a scene in
Yeah,
space in
yeah,
this
yeah. And
stock footage scene.
the floating gun, the red eyes. This one's pretty cool. It melts whole. Thanks, Khalil. Yeah, this very similar to that. But I love this cover. The type's pretty great. It's nice. That's the Red Serling. He just answered the door. You answered the door. A giant CGI key comes flying in.
Now I see what you mean.
Yeah, where just his head's floating. You see the font too. Like, is it real
Yeah.
or early illusion? Rod Serling of the Twilight Zone is your guide. Like this one's really going all in. But look, Rosie Halden got her name right on the cover.
She should have.
Yeah.
They should have marketed it that way.
Yeah. I love this cover though. It's like very early computer generated art. And then they just pasted on a Rod Serling head.
In fact, I don't think she was credited in the film.
Yeah. Do you
no,
like
I
that?
mean, like she was.
Oh yeah, she's uncredited. Yeah.
Yeah, her name was not in the credits of the movie.
She was supposed to be a ghost. Do you like the wax seal on the cover too? Like, what's up? Was this in a library or something? Like, what's the little like top?
Oh yeah,
right?
well, it's probably like a reflective thing.
Yeah, probably. I'd like to think it was a wax seal. I'm just kidding. Like
Dr. Fibes.
Very Doctor. It was from Dr. Fibes' library. Yeah, that's where they found it.
If you touch it, spiders start climbing out of you or something. The wax seal.
If you pick up these binoculars, they're going to stab you in the eyes. Oh, Fibes.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh, so good. He's so wonderful. Anyway, I love the pink poster for this too, especially with like this is like one of my favorite styles, like the duotone, pink and black. Like it just looks really cool. And it's would it be very eye catching when it was out amongst, because so many other posters, are always going to be full color. So to see this like up with other posters in a not that there were huge multiplexes then, but amongst other posters, it would have definitely been seen.
Pepto-Bismol pink is seriously underused.
Yeah. Hopefully tonight when you open your door, Rod Serling's not knocking with his head. He's like headbutting the door. He's like, please let me in. A little visit.
I want to go out in the sky tonight and pretend I see Rod Serling's head floating up there.
I'm going to take a picture of the sky and send it to you, and you'll be like, oh my God, Rod Serling is hovering out tonight.
In fact, I'm going to go out there when the movie's on, and I'm going to look for Rod Serling.
Tonight's the night that all kids take their parents outside to get a glimpse. Will Rod Serling be out? Well, a 4-pack a day smoker, by the way, which is insane, right? Like my wife smokes a pack a day and she's constantly smoking. You had to never stop smoking to smoke 4 packs a day. Like that's a big,
Rod Serling?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's 96 cigarettes. 96 cigarettes a day. Right. And say you're up, but look, I'm not somebody that does math, but let's just say he's up for 18 hours of the day. Right. He's smoking approximately 5 cigarettes. An hour. So every 12 minutes, he's smoking another cigarette, unless he's ganging up on some hours.
I'm sure he woke up in the middle of the night to have a cigarette too.
Oh,
I know somebody who did that.
I know someone who does it every night. So I live with her.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. I love her. But yeah, the other night, it was like 3:30 in the morning. She got up and I'm like, where are you going? She's like, going to have a cigarette. I'm like, wouldn't that wake you up? No, I just need one. Okay. And yeah.
Anyway, let's do the commercial break in the drink segment, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Some mornings there's a little monster in all of us.
Morning, Fred.
And until that first cup of coffee, we can all be pretty beastly.
Good morning, Fred.
That's when your 7-Eleven store can be a lifesaver.
Good morning, Fred.
With a good cup of fresh brewed hot coffee to perk up your morning. 7-Eleven coffee brings out the best, not the beast in you.
Hey, Ralph. Don't worry, I'll be back
back.
Who's worried? It's drafty. Where's his blanket?
Here.
Ooh, it's not soft enough for him.
Honey. He's right, but I've tried lots of softeners, even liquids. Not new Downy.
New Advanced Formula Downy outsoftens all other fabric softeners, even other liquids. No other brand can touch new Downy's softness.
Soft?
New Downy softens best. April fresher, too.
Okay, sport?
Someone said thanks.
New Advanced Formula Downy.
You're a charlatan and a fraud. Your work is vulgar and morally corruptive, tainted, and it reeks of perversion. You know, you should just go back to that playground for the depraved from whence you came. You should just go back to the city.
What you said and did this evening, Richard.
What I said and did this evening was merely to express myself.
But the people in this town, Richard, they're different from the city. Their style is different.
This is absolutely dreadful. Do you have any clues, any leads?
I don't work for the...
What do you mean? Stop babbling and spit it out, man.
Hey, this guy giving you a hard time, Rosie?
Don't do anything stupid.
I feel so strange.
Of course you do. You see, I'm the one you were looking for.
The guy was driving down the road and he picked up a hitchhiker and she was never really there. You know that story?
No.
Oh, anyway, that's the story of the ghostly bride. That's what we're making for Encounter with the Unknown. We could have made The Hole from Hell. We could have made The Old Lady That Curses the three kids in a plane wrecks. I'm going with this. This is a very citrusy, sour drink. We're bringing it. 1.5 ounces of, look at this, little down at the New Amsterdam sour apple schnapps, 3 ounces, pineapple juice, 3 ounces of lime juice. I'd say, as my wife did, that's an awful lot of lime juice. It is, but I'm not going to get scurvy with this drink. So you might get acid reflux, but you ain't getting scurvy. You are not getting scurvy. Let me spell check that. All right, here we go. You ready?
Tight.
Tight?
Don't do that.
What?
That, what you were doing.
What, this?
Yeah.
Why?
I know you.
What? It's tight.
It's still.
Nice and tight. Ooh. Popping fingernails.
Too tight.
So tight that I'm popping fingernails. Yeah.
Baby drink.
No, it's ghostly.
Ghostly.
It's like you had encountered it on the side of the road, and you're like, "Was that a ghost?" "'Twas." Here we go. Let's take it.
Smell it from here.
You can smell it from here. The ghostly bride. Let's try it, Zeus, everybody. It's like a key lime pie. Very nice. This is it's a good drink. Sour. I mean, do you like it sour?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. All right.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Welcome back.
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu, everybody. Becca
I actually did make myself a drink for this segment.
What do you
I
have?
was teetotaling the last segment, but I got some vanilla vodka today.
Ooh, that's
Because
smooth.
'tis the season.
Yeah.
I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go and get some.
I brought Becca's stuff that she was going to share. She doesn't want to come on camera. So I'm going to share what she got in the mail this week. Pretty cool. She got a Halloween 2 makeup set, which is pretty rad. It comes with this mirror. Look at this mirror. You can like be, wait. Fuck it. There we go. There we are. Anyway, it's a mirror of Michael. And then what is this? This is a highlighter package. I don't know how to open up makeup. Yeah. So look at this. This has a compact.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah, this is a compact with a mirror in it, and it has the. Isn't that cool?
I want to start wearing makeup just so I can use that.
And then the inside says it's time, Michael. It has like this like glowing font, which is pretty sweet. And then also this is the eyeshadow palette, which is crazy, right? Like, let me see if I can open this up. I don't know. They make makeup very complicated to open. Here we go.
Don't ruin it.
You know I won't. So yeah, here's the palette here, and the palette has here's the colors are called One Good Scare, Guilty, He's Back, I Always Wear a Mask, Trick or Treat, Haddonfield Memorial, Slay All Day, Relentless, Halloween Mask, Irritated, Welcome to Santa Mira, Halloween Night Massacre, Keep Killing It Since 78, Angry, and Every Day is Halloween, are the colors. So there's your makeup palette.
Welcome to Santa Mira.
Yeah. Come on.
That's out of place.
That's out of place. But the cover is pretty cool. It's got like a little lenticular thing there. So it's a neat package.
Welcome to Hardin County. It should have.
Yeah, come on. I read a review today of 4 that a critic I really like wrote, and he just like basically made fun of it the whole time. I'm like, oh, this really upset me. Because I really like 4. Anyways, so yeah, Becca wanted to show that. Halloween 2 is easier to get a license from than 1. So if you ever notice, most t-shirts and almost all licensed costumes are all Halloween 2. So they're always that. Becca just got a new t-shirt and a new hoodie that are both Halloween 2 themed because stuff's out in Walmart. So yeah. And Spirit Store's open.
Interesting.
Except it's only up until 7. Spirit Store, so look for more stuff from there. But anyway, I love this knife mirror. I was trying to get it to match my face, but there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah,
you have to move it closer to the camera.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. This is too much spatial consideration. Look at that. Come on.
Yeah. Ooh, anyway. That's good. See.
Yeah. See, that's pretty cool. And then you can do the other side. Anyway. I thought it was cool. And yeah. So I'm excited. Let us know in the chat if you guys have seen or not seen Encounter with the Unknown. I know a few folks have mentioned that they've seen it.
By the way, we have to say happy birthday to a couple of folks.
Yes. Quite a few folks.
Sean Midas.
Yeah. Today's Sean's birthday. Happy birthday, Sean. And Chris as well. Chris Vasonic. Was Monday was his birthday.
Yeah.
And
it It was also AC Nicholas's birthday.
I know. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
He's 39 again this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or is that how many people he's killed? I can never keep it straight.
Never convicted.
Never convicted. If you don't fit, you must have quit. That's what he told me. So I think that's the right way to do it. Paranoid Goblin said, I watched the second film first. Wow. And Anthony Mediola says, the driver will never die. Thank you. Yes, we agree. That's why we do this show every week.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Although bad news, we'll be pausing for a couple weeks to get Bill's getting the new Drive-In Asylum issue ready and Haunt. And the drive-in's coming up for real. Don't forget, if you're in town the last week of September, we will be at the Riverside Drive-In for, gosh darn it, 8 awesome movies, including Poor White Trash 2. Scum of the Earth.
It's not the last weekend in September. It's the third weekend.
I didn't even know it was September yet. Like this week, like I'm like, oh, Labor Day's this weekend. Yeah, because I've lost track. Work's been so crazy, I've lost track.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah, so we're not going to be on for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
basically, we will have a show. I mean, if Sam can do it, the last week in September we'll be back.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a couple of weeks where we just can't do it, and then there's the drive-in. So
yeah, and if you guys get a chance to go, it's at the Riverside Drive-In, which is beautiful. Mark of the Devil, the Sentinel, the Devil's Reign, Devil's Times 5, aka People Toys, Omega Man, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 70s edition, Scum of the Earth, and Eaten Alive, aka so many names, Starlight Swamp, not the Eaten Alive, not the cannibal Eaten Alive. And that's at the Riverside Drive-In.
Horror Hotel, Starlight Slaughter.
Yeah. So look forward to it.
Legend of the Bayou. Did you say that one?
I didn't say Legend of the Bayou, and I forgot to say it. So that's a good one. And don't forget, if you go before you go, Bill designed the T-shirts for this year, and this is my favorite shirt yet. It's beautiful. Very excited.
Oh, thank you.
I was hoping there would be vomit bags for Mark of the Devil.
There just might be.
Ooh,
who knows?
Who knows?
I'm not saying that there will be, just that it would be great if we could.
I think I'm going to go nuts during the Sentinel. I'm probably the drink. I'll be bringing, if you come and see us, I bring drinks. I think I'm going to do like a birthday cake themed drink for the Sentinel, for the cat. And then probably, definitely a Devil's Reign drink. And then, probably Scum of the Earth and Eaten Alive are going to be the other two drinks that I bring out. So it'll be fun. It's I love getting there early and just standing out in the parking lot and in the lot talking to everybody, and that's the best part. So we are from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Blood Feast Island, man. We are Bill is in the north side and I am in Monongahela, where RoboCop was shot. That's about the only where Nerf was born. Yeah.
A lot can happen in Monongahela.
What do you call it? Cannon shot a movie here. Maria's Lovers was shot in Brownsville. Savini did the effects for it, and it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. It's now a bed and breakfast.
Right.
Yeah. So where they shot it at, I just drove past it the other night. Becky said, "Look, it's from that movie you like." I'm like, yeah. Bill, you know what I did get this week, and I downloaded it, didn't watch it. Roger Watkins, the guy who did what do you call
Last House on Dead End Street?
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 of his adult movies this week, and I've never watched them yet, and I heard they're crazy, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, I want to get that one that has Last House on Dead End Street uncut as an Easter egg.
Yeah,
Corruption, I think, is the
Corruption's the one that has it. Yeah,
yeah.
So
I think I have like one more watch in me for that movie, and then that's it.
Really? Oh, I like that movie. It's hard. Yeah,
it's really difficult to watch. Just the one murder. Like most of the stuff I can take, but yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, cool. Well, hope everybody enjoys this. Glad to have some new folks coming on and watching.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
and we'll be back after the movie.
Yeah, you should
do a third segment after Encounter with the Unknown. It's on Tubi.
Yeah,
streaming for free. So go, I posted a link to it on the Groovy Doom Facebook page, but just go to Tubi and type in "Encounter with the Unknown."
John Carradine voice. Use the John Carradine voice when you get there.
Tonight's movie is Encounter with the Unknown. It's a piece of shit, and for some strange reason, I'm not in it.
How did they not get like? This is like a couple movies in a row where he hasn't been in. Like you can get him. Like he'll do it for you. Like he's not that expensive.
Carradine was around. Well, this was around the time of Silent Night, Bloody Night.
Yeah,
aka Night of the Dark Full Moon. With Mary Warnoff and Candy Darling and so many wonderful people.
My Murder, She Wrote tomorrow. My Murder, She Wrote on the site tomorrow has Mary Warnoff in it. It's an episode where Jessica goes to prison to do research, and there's a prison break, and oh my god, Eve Plum's in it. It's great.
Is she a prisoner?
Yeah, she's
awesome.
she's the new fish.
Yeah,
and
Jan.
Yeah, and like obviously the what do you call it? The guards aren't right. You know, something's wrong. This episode's called Jessica Behind Bars. She's giving lectures in creative writing. That's why she's there. Listen to this cast: Margaret Avery, Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh my god.
Barbara Baxley, Yvonne DiCarlo. Oh my god, Vera Miles, Susan Olivier, Eve Plum, Mary Warnoff, Susan Peretz, Diana Bellamy. I mean, this is a cast. And John Llewellyn Moxley directs it. The director of Night Stalker and Night Strangler. So a quality Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote will surprise you with its like, hey, I just saw that cast in a total scummy grindhouse movie. Yeah, they're also in Murder, She Wrote because they got to work. So yeah, but Mary Warnoff on Murder, She Wrote is. I'll be writing a lot of fan fiction later that night about the sapphic encounter that she had with Jessica Fletcher.
On that note, go watch Encounter with the Unknown. We'll be back after the third segment. And it's super late, and I already started drinking for the night, so who knows what.